What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we are going to be trying the new G Fuel flavor inspired by Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So this flavor is called WYLD Stallyns, and it's supposed to taste like Bahama Mama. Now, G Fuel did say in a post that it's supposed to be a new take on G Fuel's Bahama Mama. So I'm guessing it's going to taste different. Maybe they meant just the art, but I'm hopeful that it's actually going to taste different. But that's what we're going to be finding out in today's video, because I'm going to be taste testing this, and I'm also going to compare it to the original Bahama Mama as well. Also, to thank all of you guys that have been using code SHOCK recently and tweeting me on Twitter, I'm going to be giving away a OG Mango Lemonade energy box with the original tub, original shaker, and a new Mango Lemonade hydration box. If you guys would like to enter that giveaway, I will leave a link down below in the description. It is on Twitter. Also, G Fuel's having a buy one, get one 50% off on the website. So if you guys want to get the Mango Lemonade hydration box for 50% off, I will leave a link for that down below as well. But anyways, guys, let's take a look at this tub. So here it is, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It says Bahama Mama down here, WYLD Stallyns. You got Bill and Ted there. A whole bunch of cartoony art, just like the original art here. So right here, it also says naturally and artificially flavored. You got 15 servings, and they customized the energy, endurance, and reaction logos to all match the theme, which is awesome. And then if you guys would like to take a look at the ingredients label, it's right here. The only thing that looks new or different or something that's changed is usually in the other ingredients here, and we can see the colors that are in this. So we've got beetroot powder for color, but then they have yellow 6 and red 40. And if I look at the original Bahama Mama here, you've got beetroot, yellow 6, and red 40. So it looks like it's gonna be the same color as the original Bahama Mama. And if you're wondering, this is just Smile More Splash. It's just a reskin of Bahama Mama. This is supposed to be like something different. I'm surprised this has the same color though. I thought maybe it would have a color that would match like the theme of the collab, but it looks like it's still gonna be the same Bahama Mama, like orange color. But let's go ahead and open this up here. Let's take my fingernails, go across here. All right. Let's take off this seal. That's what the powder looks like. It's got a little bit of a color to it. A little orange tint to it for sure. All right, let's go ahead and get a smell of this, guys. Here we go. The coconut, the orange. It just kind of smells like what I've always remembered Bahama Mama to smell like. It doesn't really smell any different, to be honest. I mean, if I open the original, the new one definitely has some stronger coconut smell to it, but that could just be over time. You know, things change. I've definitely noticed that with a lot of other G Fuel flavors, reskins, remasters. Over time, over a year or two, the flavors slightly change. They do degrade, and some flavors are less potent than when the tub was original. For example, these have the same coloring in them, but if you look, the original Bahama Mama here, which is a year or two old, does have more of an orange tint compared to this. But what I would say is that this Bill and Ted one is more in the coconut, but this original one is more in like the orange pineapple smell. All right, guys, let's go ahead and make both of these tubs here. So I've got my scooper that came with this. I'm gonna take this top part off. Usually I always do that because that's for funneling into small water bottles or stuff. So, you know, if you want to fill up a water bottle like this, I would leave that on. But for me, I usually just unscrew my shaker and put a scoop right in. So I've got 2 shakers here with 16 ounces of water and some ice cubes. I am going to mix up the new Bahama Mama here. There's a scoop. We got one from Bill and Ted. And then let's get a scoop of the original Bahama Mama here. All right, so I gotta remember which is which here. Just a FYI, so new, old. So right now, they're looking about the same to me. All right, guys, so these are all mixed up. You've got the new one inspired by Bill and Ted here, and then you have the original Bahama Mama Smile More Splash right here. Overall, they're looking the same. They're looking exactly the same. Let's go ahead and open up the new one here, and the old one is over here. Let's give it a smell. The new one definitely has a stronger orange and pineapple smell when it's mixed up. I almost get no coconut, but the older one here, definitely I'm smelling a little bit more coconut and less orange and pineapple. But anyways, let's go ahead and try the new one here, guys. It's been a very long time since I've had Bahama Mama. I mean, this flavor came out so long ago. So coconut by itself is a very strong flavor. So I do taste that all the way through, and you get that aftertaste. And Bahama Mama, I feel like it's always had kind of a lotiony, like artificial coconut, and I still do think it does have that. So if you guys are somebody who really doesn't like that coconut flavor that G Fuel uses sometimes, you might not like this. Definitely has way more coconut than something like Miami Nights for sure. I'm hit with an immediate punch of orange, then some pineapple, and then I just get left with coconut at the end. Let me go ahead and try the Smile More Splash, the original Bahama Mama. Let's see here. Definitely smells much different though. All right, guys, so these do taste very different. The Smile More Splash is much stronger on the orange and pineapple versus the new one is way stronger on the coconut. So I don't know if this might just be because the newest tub I have of Bahama Mama is a year and a half old. Usually it doesn't affect flavor that much, but so I definitely think this version of Bahama Mama is different because the original one here is like, I feel like it has the same amount of coconut, but it's like a different kind of coconut and maybe even a different kind of orange as well. Like there's definitely a difference for sure. The new one is actually, I would say, a little bit smoother, and I do feel like with the new one, there's probably a smidge more coconut. The original Bahama Mama, I would say, it's got like a little bit more citrus than the new one. So the old one has more citrus, a different kind of coconut. Which coconut is more like lotiony? Honestly, I think the new one might be a tad more on like that lotiony kind of coconut taste and aftertaste compared to the old one. And the old one definitely has more of a citrus hit to it versus I feel like the new one is a little bit smoother. So in conclusion, guys, what I would say is this new version of Bahama Mama is definitely a little bit different. It's not like massively different, but it's definitely a little bit different. They both have like a different kind of coconut to them. The new one is actually a little bit more like lotiony coconut. The old one is more like a nutty coconut. And the new one also is just a little bit smoother, not as citrusy with the orange and the pineapple, whereas the old one, I feel like it has a little bit more of a citrus hit to it. With that being said, my conclusion overall on the flavor, I'm not the biggest fan of like a lotiony coconut. So this is definitely not going to be something that's like better than Miami Nights. But I definitely do think it is a good, refreshing flavor if you're somebody who likes coconut. Let's go ahead and see where I want to put this on my tier list. I definitely think I'm going to have this over, you know, something simple like lemonade or something like blackberry tea. Like, it's a little bit better. I like the combination of flavors. I'm not the biggest fan, like I said, of the new one where it's got a little bit more of that like artificial coconut or like lotiony coconut kind of feel that I get. But I think it's better than the Rebel Moon flavor. But I probably wouldn't have this over something like Soda Ice Candy or definitely not Mega Man. So for that reason, it's gonna go right below the Soda Ice Candy flavor. And I'd say that's probably gonna get about a 6.3 out of 10. All right, guys, so that should wrap up this video on my review on the new Bill and Ted GFUEL flavor that is supposed to taste like Bahama Mama. So, like I said, definitely does have a little bit of a new taste to it. If you guys have picked this up and if you have already gotten it and tried it, definitely let me know what you guys think down below. And also, make sure to check out the description, guys. I'm going to put the link to the giveaway that I'm running. And other than that, thank you guys for watching, and peace out.